a bunch of friends of mine and other people who have seen me use my FedEx wallet. Here's my old wallet. As you can see, it's pretty worn out, and I'm going to make a new one. So quick run through of this. I made a video of this before. Simple wallet, and you know, you have your cash inside, and we can set all this aside right here. Some receipts, cards, 2 slots for cards, one on this side, one on the other side. Okay, so this is worn out. We're gonna make ourselves a brand new one using a FedEx envelope. These are all the materials you need. I like to use a FedEx Tyvek envelope. Other folks tend to use the USPS ones. I find the Tyvek on the FedEx ones to be far superior. And then an X-Acto knife, scissors, and something like a cardboard to prevent yourself from scratching your table. First, we're gonna fold up, and I tend to use the E mark right here as my defining line. So fold this up here first, try to match it right where that E is. Good. And it's just like origami. Create that crease right there. Good. And then, using our scissors, I'm going to cut. And typically it doesn't really matter how you cut this. I find that if you started off kind of using the edge here, then you get a pretty good cut through the whole thing. So there we go. So this, throw it away. Now we got this crease right here. To cut right on that crease, go all the way down. There we go. So what I like to do is I open this up, fold this line all the way up to the crease as much as possible, right? There you go. And now we fold that back over. So this is the only part where you're gonna have to tape along this edge right here. And I like to get all the way, so I kind of need to, there you go, right there. So we want to cut off this edge here because this is causing a fold. Take your cardboard here, prevent yourself from cutting through. Put it along the edge right here with the X-Acto knife. And I tried to cut basically along this edge to try to create a seamless line all the way through. And you know, this doesn't have to be perfect, but you can try. So I get up to the edge here, I'm not gonna do anything else. Then I convert this on this side, put the cardboard underneath, and then I like to make a relief this way. So by doing this, it makes it a lot easier later on. So let's cut down here, pull it right here, and there. Now we'll need this later, but we won't use it right now, so save this. Here's gonna be our top, here's gonna be our bottom. I'm gonna fold it up for the top here to match up here. Now give it some relief because once you start folding, you're gonna have to use up some of that relief. So I don't wanna hit all the way up there. I'm just gonna give it about, you know, maybe 3 or 4 millimeters. All right. After that, fold up here. And then one more time, same thing, even fold. And this time, because as you can see, when we give it the relief, it kind of shifts up a little bit. So again, don't go all the way up. You're gonna make it difficult later on when we seal the envelope up. So give it some relief, and then go ahead and fold this way here. All right. The main thing here is we need to actually seal the sides. How do we make it so that the sides don't fall apart? So we have to open this back up and see this third row here. We're gonna make a cut along this side and fold the flaps outwards. Cardboard. Let's go over here. Doesn't matter where you do it. I like to just eyeball the middle. So I'm just gonna take my X-Acto knife, go along these words down here. I don't like it where it's where the seam is, so this makes the most sense. You cut along the edges down and try to hit the 2 crease marks. Now you're gonna want to pull and cut all the way along the edges here. Now, here's the tricky thing. If you're like me and you wanna make use of the side pockets, there's gonna be a divot for it prevents your cards from falling out. That's gonna require you to cut up here. My pen, we're gonna cut along this line here, and then we're gonna make a little pocket divot this way here. Okay, and then we'll do the same for this side on up here over here, okay? All right, so make sure you're not cutting through. Cardboard's in place. Pull down. And again, I'm gonna get up to this marker here, and then I'm gonna shift and pull this way to the edge. Okay, same thing over here. Pull, cut all the way down, and to the end. So now, there we go. Again, pull down all the way up till the mark here. Move it a little bit, and then cut up until the mark. Okay, so this here. So this will fall right out, throw it away. Here's the top, here's the bottom. We fold up half. We flip this over, and then we fold these back onto itself here. Okay, this is where this one comes in handy. Okay, so I remove that tape. I really only need the sticky portion here, so I'm just gonna cut away everything else that I don't need. And then I'm just gonna take this guy and just put that right in the middle there. So now I fold this back up. So now this here, what you see is pretty much the same as what you see up here. Okay, it's the exact same thing. So we're gonna have to cut this cutout here, and you can choose whatever shape you like. I tend to like this semi-heart shape thing where it's slanted and it's closed off in the middle here. That's my style. You can change it to whichever one you like. Some folks can cut it on the square. It doesn't really matter. We need to find the middle line. So I'm gonna do this first by creating a fold just to get that marker there. And I don't wanna make a hard crease just yet, right? Because I just wanna create the fold. So I'm just gonna nice and easy push against the edges here. That's it, all right? Okay, so now I have my middle. And since this is up, then the easiest way is you fold this facing down. And this is my up. So again, take my cardboard, slide it underneath, prevent myself from cutting through. I'll cut the line through here. And I like to cut it all the way as far down as possible, so I'll start right up here. And we'll use that as our middle line, go all the way down. And here's the part to make it even. I skip, and I don't cut all the way yet. I skip a bit just to keep that little bridge in place, then I cut all the way down here. So this allows me to be symmetric with my shape in the middle here. So here's where I'm gonna try to go for that heart shape again. So I'm gonna start in the middle, where I cut, pull against the edges here, as far out as you want, and then I'm gonna slowly turn. And I find it easier if I just keep my hand steady and then pull all the way down to the sharp corner down below. Okay, so now because I left the center part, I skipped, I can just flip it over, right? If I didn't do that, then this would just fall right out, and that makes it really hard. So now that I can flip this over, all right, I can do the exact same on the other side, and it'll be even, or at least symmetrical. So go ahead, cut, follow the trace, following the trace. So I got my shape now. So this is pretty much it. I mean, we're on the home run here. So flip that back over. Now here's the final step. You want to ultimately fold this piece inside to close up the rest of the wallet here. Fold this in. I like to start in the middle, apply pressure, and then slowly move towards the outside. It's all sealed up. We pretty much finish off by placing the hard crease in the center. So now we have a brand new FedEx Tyvek Envelope Wallet. Put some cash back in on the sides here. Receipt on one side, let's say. And there you have it. Thanks for watching.